that special time of year, cow elk hunting time. Here we go.
We were looking up to the ridgeline. We had seen them yesterday, and when I went up to go join Tyler with the spotter, he was running down, and he had spotted them down here on the south, like the 200 head herd, this big herd, from miles away. He saw them. So we started going to where we had started yesterday. And then instead we decided to go, and we went down into this burn area where Tyler was anticipating the large herd would come up, because we saw that the small group that we had run into had blown out. Small group that we had run into had blown out. And so yeah, we hiked down, and Tyler got me all set up, and he went to go check this other drainage to make sure they weren't coming up that direction, and I could hear them. It almost sounds like a cat meow, like meow meow, and it's the cow. It's a cow call. And so we thought they were going to come right up to us, but instead they went over a couple drainages and were bedded. And so I forget. I think Tyler, we were both ready to try to like be a little bit aggressive. So we went down, up and around, and then we crawled up into this tree that was hiding us, that split into two. And I couldn't. He always sees more than I do. All I could see was a spike and a calf, and it looked like they were like laying on top of each other. I've been appreciating how much, how your perspective, like I really can't see what really is. Tyler has a real good instinct for it. So he got me set up. I was able to lay down and have a clear shot, and we were just waiting for them to stand up and walk. And then and it was a while, and I was getting kind of impatient. And then sorry, I was hearing something. And then they did stand up, and all I could see was the spike and the calf, and Tyler said he could see another spike and another bull, and he was for sure it was this big old herd. And I was like, the thing is, I believe him, but I was like, I just can't see it, so I don't. Then they started all standing up and walking, and one of them had a collar, which is like kind of like a trophy cow, as close as you can get. And I go, "There's a collar." He's like, "Shoot, shoot, shoot." So we missed them. They blew out. But yeah, December 18th, 2024, little baby girl. First elk hunt. I'm surprised I didn't forget my pants and the shooting stick. The whole time I was like, you can do this. Because by God, Tyler's not gonna wait. Oh God, I don't feel good. I'll take tall grass over that.
I told you the tall grass. It's like, careful, it's tall here.
Except you didn't tell it to me. You had to mouth it because you knew that 500 yards behind all the trees, there was 200 elk, all evenly spaced away. Oh my gosh. I just don't know. I'm still taken off guard every time. Because it's never like, oh look, there's elk right there. It's, if you look behind that mountain, if you look behind the mountain, oh yeah, that mountain we're gonna climb in a second. No, there's 4 drainages that we have to go through, but then on the other side of the mountain there's elk there. I love that you told people that we're 300 yards away from elk, just having to wait for them to stand up. And mind your own business.
So what do you think, honey? Is it worth walking away from the truck when you see elk, or is it better to walk when you don't see them?
Oh, let's just wait till we kill him.
Elk are about 900 yards below. Cool, it's not nice, but they're feeding up here, so we're gonna try to go get ahead of them. They're feeding up the hill at us, so let them walk.
The spike standing in front of the guy.
Okay, the one in front I think is a cow, but the one that's dead is a spike, but that's a different distance, so careful. Wait for him to clear if you're gonna shoot the one in the shadow there.
I want to do the one in shadow. What's the
1.8. Is it for sure a cow?
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth. It's up to you now. Racket. Another. I didn't see it. Again. She's still standing there. Just kind of come down a little bit quickly. You just shot over her back, so come down mid. Oh. I think you got her. She's still on her feet. She's behind that tree. If she steps out, shoot her. I didn't see. I think you put one in her though. Like how she's standing and she's not running.
I can't see her behind the tree.
I can see. She's just give it a second. If she steps out, put another one.
She's gonna go up.
She's going down. If she steps out and she's still on her feet.
I can see her head.
I know. Don't.
Okay. I'm shaking.
Yeah. I think you hit her. This is just why we would want to put a second one in. Give it a second. Either she's going to go down right there or she's going to start to go back up over that hill. See how she's...
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay. If she stands up, give her another.
Okay.
Elizabeth, you just shot an elk.
We are walking up onto my elk. She didn't move. We saw her fall. And she looks huge from here. Looks like a horse. Tyler's been mentally preparing for how we're going to be packing this out. It is fantastic watching how his mind works from like calculating, trying to spot the elk, and then we find the elk, and then he calculates how we're going to get set up for the elk, and then he calculates how we're going to shoot the elk, and now he's calculating how to bring the elk back to the truck. So I can't wait for him to plan our next family vacation with such precision and detail and mathematical accuracy. But yeah, we're coming up on the elk, and I want to film that too.